Crypto Warriors, Stagnation Crypto Warriors. Top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen.
Champions.
It's Labor Day. So, we no further ado, let's engage in some labor, if you will.
Nice
Okay.
on the beat.
We'll call this one light labor, if you will. Okay, let's see who is joining us in the house today, man.
What's that pencil doing on your chin?
Oh, jeez. I forget about this thing sometimes, man. Pencil storage. Look at that. We are in there. BK Crypto in the house. Look at that. He says, boom. We here. It's crazy in NY. What's going on in NY? What's going on in NY, brother? Talk to us. What's happening? We have Trey Francis in the house. What's up, champion? It's the first time I'm seeing that name.
Trey?
Trey Francis.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for joining us, brother. Said, you who is here? BK Crypto. BK Crypto. I understand what you're saying, brother. All good. We have Tech Eye Spill in the house. Goodness Uche in the house. Long time, brother. How you feeling today, Oga? Hope all is well. Let's jump into today's show here. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be trying something different today. Experimentation. This is how you get to greatness. So please ride with us. Engage with us. Today's show, there's not really any sort of big agenda, if you will. I think
It's Labor Day.
it's Labor Day.
What did you think? But let's get to it, though. Let's get to
Yeah,
it.
it's Labor Day. We just want to chit chat, share some thoughts. We're going to give some Bitcoin updates here. Black Blockchain Summit is coming up. That's also another
Agenda item for the day.
yeah, just something we'd like to talk about, share with everyone. If you guys can come out, that would be pretty awesome. And then, of course, last week, was it BK Crypto who gave us Joy?
Yeah.
Mentioned Joy. So we're just
Joy
gonna,
Stream.
yeah, we're gonna take a brief look at Joy Stream. And then, of course, actually, before we take a look at Joy Stream, there we have a video concerning the BlackRock ETF. We're just gonna chat about that, get your take on it. Anything else, Double O?
That's it.
All
Three
right.
items.
There we go. Nord Up Inc. says peace. Peace to you too, brother. Incredible. We need you guys to stream on Northstar as well. That way we can zap you guys.
Mm.
Actually, sir, this is very true. We have Northstar. We just run through that configuration. I like the idea of that. You see this? This is what you call what would you say? Enabling forces.
Yep. The community.
The
community
community.
effect.
Looking out for your greatest interest. This is how we push each other forward.
Enough of that shadow banning that is starting to go on in Twitter these days.
Hey, listen, man. Twitter is
It's slowly starting
Twitter
to be like YouTube.
Is what Twitter is, man. Okay, let's begin with this Black Blockchain Summit
Yeah, share the screen, man.
from the 21st to the 23rd of September, and I think this is going to be in Washington D.C.
Man, in our city, man.
So we're going to be there. 6 years of insights in regulatory landscape for blockchain and Web3 through government officials and regulators such as Senator Cory Booker. Cory Booker is going to be there.
It's not my favorite. I don't really
Yeah,
like
I
him.
did not vote for him. I did not vote for him. I'm not going to lie. I did not vote for the guy. I don't think that's, whatever the guy is doing is aligned with my, my vision. But it is what it is. It's cool.
One-
However, okay.
It's $125. You can attend. You don't have to be a VIP.
Well, listen, I don't know, man. It's up to y'all. We're not selling this show. They ain't paying us for it. So, look at this, man. These are some other interesting people that will be there. First of all, the Bitcoin Zay is
Mhm.
going to be there, and Arthur Hayes, Cameron Winklevoss, and many others. It'll be interesting, right? Let's go get in there and associate with the people.
Yeah, we'll be there. If you're looking for us, we'll be there with our stack T-shirts, so we'll be easily identifiable.
Yes, you see me there. It's the only time you see the hat in person, in all its glory, if you will. All right. Any thoughts on that one? Are you going to be going, or you have any plans? I mean, I know you're going to be going, but any plans? What are you excited
It's
for this
it's
summer?
literally a stone throw down the streets. Black people talking about blockchain. Enough complaining about how the Bitcoin conference does not involve us, doesn't put the smart ones among us on stage. This is
Hmm.
our own show, our own time to talk about it. So yeah, let's meet up. Let's talk about how we can change the world together for the better.
Well then, that is a very strong one. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Let's really refresh here. So Bitcoin, by the way, currently trading at $25,869. Uh, if you saw on, was it on Friday,
Hmm.
where we have that massive candle there? I think this came on the back of news that was this group
Grayscale one there
Grayscale won their case with the SEC. I'm sure everyone watching here right now is already familiar with this news.
the corrupt SEC.
Yeah. But then we see that not so long after we saw that massive drop.
Because they started delaying all the different ETF applications.
Mm,
Bitcoin ETF applications started getting, I think they all delayed till October or so.
yeah.
So folks started selling. And the funny part about this chart that I think is super interesting is that a lot of people started buying when we had that pump up. And I was like, golly, you guys don't get it. You buy it at the bottom.
Well, I mean, here's the reality, man. So people have to buy it at the top. It's just what it is. Some people have to buy it at the top because if everybody buys it at the bottom, then how are you gonna make? I mean, well, some people have to buy at the top because it's just what it is. This is how we make profits. Other people buying after you've bought.
I
So,
mean, the market force. Because we're not selling a Ponzi scheme here. We're
hey,
just trying to tell you guys how to acquire an asset. You don't
absolutely.
acquire an asset when the market is making a lot of noise about it. You buy when the fear is high. That's what Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett said. But hey, they are right about that one for
Hey,
sure.
you can buy it and then get the media to pump it for you. Okay. Now, speaking of this Bitcoin ETF again, as you were mentioning there, right? We're
Yep.
just going to cross over into this, and then we're going to be taking a look at what is this here? After this, we're going to be taking a look at
Mm.
Joy
We should look at
or
the
Joy
video.
Stream.
We should look at the video about the Bitcoin ETF
Okay.
and then look at Joystrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you know, the SEC. Now, obviously, for some reason, it seems like it was a promising situation that after Grayscale wins that case, that we're going to be getting Bitcoin ETFs flying out the wazoo.
So
Okay.
you thought you're gonna get the God candle. It never works that way, y'all.
Well, liquidation was around the corner.
Talking about liquidation, guys, I lost $9,000. I'll keep saying that. I've stopped trading. Enough trading,
Hey,
man.
I would say this, man. This is one thing. I mean, and when we've always kind of done this, and you still continue to do it as well. But you just mentioned like whatever it is that you lose. I think that there's a power behind that,
People need to be honest.
right?
People always talk about when they make
Um,
money.
yeah, I know people want to talk about when they make money, but nobody talks about when they're losing money. For example, uh, I don't want to say Bitcoin crypto because obviously I know we spoke about this earlier. Okay, he's in a state that is probably not the best,
Oh, New
but
York City.
yeah, but it's no, not the state. I mean, like like how he got fired from his organization
Oh
and
yeah,
things like that.
yeah.
But you also look at the damage which that organization also finally admitted, right? The damage that they have caused to the people. Because when I was following that show, I could tell that a lot of these things that this guy is pumping out there is causing serious damage to people. I
Hmm.
know this because I back in the days I got into something that he was pushing.
Pumping.
Yes, and yeah.
You got pumped into getting liquidated.
Let's just say I've never lost money like that in my mind. Mentally, it was it was a learning lesson. It was a learning experience for sure. And so, naming the amounts that you lose as well, at least for me, I found that to be something that definitely helps with that because we have to change our relationship with money. You
Hmm.
cannot make money control your life. You cannot because there's people that would lose the same amount like that,
Hmm.
and for them that could mean the end. for
Oh no.
in many different ways.
I know, I
So
know, I know somebody else that lost $25,000 and messaged me. I was like, "Yo, this guy is a guy that makes like 50, $60,000 in a month, but
mm,
last month it lost $25,000,
yeah,
and it was very open about it."
losses are always horrible.
Yep.
Dealing with it mentally is even more tough. Let us know.
Dealing with it when you're trading, it sucks,
Yeah,
but when you're just acquiring, it goes down. You're like, okay, I still own my asset.
yeah. Have you had a loss? And well, everyone has had a loss, but how did you deal with your biggest loss? Let us know in the comments. You know,
Drink
listen. Maybe you went out to the what did they call
to
it?
the strip club.
Maybe you went out to the lake and sat by the water and contemplating life. Let's get back on topic.
I'm not going to no lake, man. I need to go party hard.
Oh snap! So obviously the SEC delayed BlackRock, Fidelity, and all the other spot Bitcoin ETFs.
Yep.
Right, and this is being linked to that downturn in
Price
the
action.
price action of Bitcoin.
Mm.
Right now, this we thought this video was quite interesting here. So this gentleman on Twitter, Dime Crypto Paradigm, shares an interesting perspective, which is not far from the truth. I mean, obviously, will not be far from the truth. When you think of Aladdin, which BlackRock has, I think this ties into that. Right. So let's play on.
What is the end goal for BlackRock when it comes to Bitcoin? Why they would suddenly start putting all this effort into getting a Bitcoin ETF approved. Larry Fink's talking about Bitcoin on CNBC. I wanted to cover the direction that I think BlackRock will take in this market and give you my prediction on how I think BlackRock and the institutions are going to dominate this industry. So, for people who are sitting here thinking about whether you should get into Bitcoin, BlackRock is out here accumulating all the Bitcoin and planning to control the whole industry. You are not the same as BlackRock. BlackRock is very strategic and
Mm.
they're very, very professional at acquiring assets. You know, when the ESG thing happened, there was one firm that owned a bunch of forest land that could sell carbon credits. BlackRock. Surprise, surprise. And you know, the other thing is the ESG overall, while it might be portrayed as a really good thing for the environment and everything else, it has not generated really two positive returns. It's below real inflation levels of returns. And so their investors are looking at them going, what the hell? My return has been so low. So what's the solution? Number one solution, which is what I think is happening right now, is figure out how to take the best performing asset known to mankind and make that quote unquote ESG friendly. And you can now put that asset into the bucket of ESG. Over the next decade, your ESG bucket now looks like it's giving you 20%, whereas before it's giving you 5% a year return. So now the idea of ESG pays off, Bitcoin pays off, everyone's happy, BlackRock looks good, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I think is going to happen.
Well, we'll stop it right there. I think you get the general gist of that. I really gotta cut that thing. It's too long.
Yeah. Yeah,
The transition.
you've been
Yeah.
saying it, man. You got to
I
do it.
know, I know. I gotta get on it. I gotta get on it. Listen, man. Laziness is the devil's work, man. We're never gonna. Hey, by the way, before we continue, ladies and gentlemen, okay, please do us a favor and pay the like tax, ladies and gentlemen. It's free.
Why you call it taxes?
I don't know. I'm reading what Goodness Uche is saying here. Okay. He says, pay that like tax, guys. Like the video, like the stream. Okay. That would really mean a lot to all of us for sure. Appreciate it, champion. Yes, all it will cost you is another click on your mouse. Get your mouse closer to the point of death, if you will. Right. I don't know
Click
how
it,
many
get
I
it.
don't know how many clicks it takes for a mouse to break, but one, let's click to go, if you will. Right. Absolutely incredible. Now, Double O, your thoughts on this?
Hey, I think we've done several shots now about ESG. We've done several shots about BlackRock.
Yeah.
We've done several shots about the Bitcoin spot ETF.
Mhm.
And we're telling y'all, man, one thing that retail investors lack is the ability for them to come together and strategize.
Mm,
There was a video we did a while back when they had this old planning session where they had all these big ministers come in the room and plan what their reaction would be to Bitcoin and the blockchain and crypto.
yeah.
These people are sitting down every day. You don't want to think that they do not exist, but they do exist. Those days are out there planning and strategizing. And it's here telling you, BlackRock is not going to sit down and lay down and watch Bitcoin whoop his ass.
Mm,
No,
absolutely.
man. What you do is you take it over.
Well, I'll tell you what I get from this as I watch the video. Obviously a lot of this stuff he's saying, it makes sense. I get it. BlackRock is a huge organized. Well, they own everything. We already know this, right?
Huge, just like
And
Trump.
yeah, and so they obviously like to stay winning. For me, when I looked at this, one of the things that I saw was that um, it proves that anyone who is a Bitcoiner has been right all along,
Mm.
right? If these people are now turning to, let's say, if you take his theory, if they're now turning to Bitcoin, which, first of all, just the fact that BlackRock is buying Bitcoin, right, it's already proving that it is a much more superior asset than any other. As he said there, their current inflations are not matching, their current investments are not even matching inflation,
Mm.
right? So, yet, uh, Bitcoin, as we see it, is one of those things that is again one of the best performing assets over time. So this tells me that we all need to potentially rethink our investment approach, right? Again, confirms that Bitcoin is no longer something that people would say like this is going away any moment in time. Like it's solid, it's here, and I think the best thing to do then would be to factor this into just your everyday financial life, if you will. Really,
Uh,
that's what I
just
take away from it.
good reminder: BlackRock is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Hmm.
They have enough money to have all the AI and the analysts analyze Bitcoin.
Oh, Aladdin.
They have done that.
Right,
And what they came up with is that a strong portfolio should have 84%
right.
what of Bitcoin in their portfolio. So they are in the transition process. Do you think they're going to transition and just buy Bitcoin at the top? No, they're going to try to bring it down as much as possible before they pump it back up.
Absolutely.
So what British Auto was telling you guys in that video, I sent you, I added the link to the show, is that you need to understand what BlackRock understand and understand that this is not a game out here. This is like your life. This is your future. You should stop throwing away your money, buying the past, and start focusing on the future. The guy literally comes from a real estate industry,
Mm.
and he's telling you that real estate is a backup for BlackRock. What BlackRock is going for right now is the real money, which is Bitcoin.
Oh, there we go.
Just in the future.
Let's take some comments, and then we're gonna switch gears here and take a look at
Joy
obviously
Stream.
Joy Stream, right?
Someone brought that to us last week, so we had
I
to do
think it
some
was,
research on it.
I believe it was probably Bigger Crypto who brought that up. I'm not sure.
Yep.
We'll definitely confirm. Well, the like tax, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button. It will mean a lot to us.
Why did you call it taxes? I keep still wondering.
I don't know. BK Crypto put it there, and I like it. Okay, why are you not hitting the like button? What can we do to encourage you to hit the like button? You see, this is from my sales days, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
I thought I
Yeah.
thought I thought we were tax free.
Nah, nothing is tax free. Nothing is tax free, bro. This is life. Okay, even life will tax you. You see what I'm saying? If you push hard, uh, there's always just going to be some pay for that, right? So they call us. Oh, that's why they call us dumb money.
Yeah, that's what, no,
That's why they call us dumb money.
in the smartest investor book, they
Yeah.
said they call you pigs to get slaughtered.
Mm.
There are the pigs, there are the sheeps,
Yeah.
and then there's the sharks, and then there's the whales. BlackRock is a whale. A shark would be like Mr. Wonderful,
Mhm.
or SBF.
Okay.
And then your retail investors are either pigs, the greedy bastards, or the sheeps, those that just follow the national media and just all get slaughtered.
Well, listen, man. All you gotta do is buy Bitcoin, and you become a lion.
That's what I'm
That's all
saying,
it
man.
is.
You just gotta be a lion.
Metaverse president in the house. BlackRock multi-trillions. I'm so tired of reading that line, dude. Every article they have to remind us that BlackRock has multi-trillions or trillions of dollars under management.
Their own state streets, their bodies with Vanguard,
Sir,
name it, man.
it's our money.
Blackstone.
Okay, they're holding our money for us. It's what it is. Okay, ain't nobody got time for this madness. Okay, now let's roll on to this Joy Stream situation here.
Why you gotta start with the price action though?
What do you mean?
You're wrong.
I mean, at the end of the day, isn't this like when most people hear of a crypto, don't they like usually go look at the price first? I mean, I assume they look at the price first,
Yeah, you're right.
or maybe it's just me. I could be actually behind. When you guys hear of a new coin, right? Say a new cryptocurrency, whatever the case might be.
A coin, yeah.
What do you look at first? Be honest. What do you look at first? Do you go on Coin Market Cap to see like, is it super cheap so I can get in? Like, does it look like it's about to be a pump?
Can-
Or do you go look at the page of that project first and really understand and read what it is? Read the white paper first. Find your communities on social media, as they would say. Understand if the developers are legit. Or do you first say, "Can I make some money from this activity?"
Hey, somebody made some money, 586% since June,
Yeah, somebody did make some money behind it.
but it's August is negative 37%.
Listen. As people, okay, as people, we all have to be honest about what we want, and everybody wants value. Nobody will be investing in something if it was not providing some sort of value for them. It's just unfortunate that quite often, um, but I don't know if it's an unfortunate thing, but the biggest form of value for most people is that financial value,
Yeah, they want to
right?
gain
When they
yield,
invest in
right?
anything,
Yep.
yes,
Get
of
the
course
yield.
you can invest in things because you believe in it,
Yep.
but listen, man, I am from a country that is right next to Nigeria, and if anything I've learned from Nigeria is that money over all
Over
the
everything.
bullshit. You know what I mean? Money over bullshit. Yeah, right.
Also hard.
Okay, well, we have Joy Stream here. What would you call this? 1 cent?
No, look at the 1 year yield. Let's look at what the
Well, I mean, I'm
it's
talking about price wise.
yeah to the USD. Yeah, at 1 cent.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah,
That is very interesting. It's been rising and rising. I
yeah.
wonder who are those people who got in at the very bottom there,
Hey,
right?
BK crypto. Why are you just telling us about it? You made all your money and you try to dump on us, man.
Hey, man.
Just kidding.
Chill. Okay, so JoyStream is an open source platform, okay, with an open blockchain at its core, powering multiple video streaming apps at once, right?
Hmm.
So it's powering multiple video streaming apps at once. That is the blockchain.
Hmm.
Videos uploaded via any app built on JoyStream can reach consumers of other apps on the network, allowing creators to expand their audience with a single account without extra effort. So let's say there is, we'll use, maybe we can use some, because I'm trying to make sure at least we understand it properly, and you guys let us know if you understand it the same as well. Let's say if you have YouTube, Rumble, and maybe another platform, they will all be built on this JoyStream platform.
Hmm.
And so if someone uploads something on the YouTube version on the JoyStream,
Hmm.
what this is saying that is that it will be available on all the other platforms instantly.
Within the app, within that blockchain,
On the
right?
As long as you're on the blockchain,
Yep.
and say you're on Rumble on the JoyStream blockchain, you'll be able to see YouTube videos.
Yes. No, no. I think what I'm understanding, BK Crypto, correct us if we're wrong, because we've not really dug in. We've not built our own app yet.
Yeah.
You build your own video streaming app within this platform, which a lot of people build their own video streaming app, which should be much easier because it's just a copy and paste.
Mm.
So you upload your video within your own video streaming app, which now distribute it among everybody else that is streaming with their own app, right? So based on whoever gets the most view, you will get the most tokens.
Well,
Just like decentralizing YouTube.
this is true. So it's very much a I guess a decentralized situation on this blockchain.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's a lot going on around with it, as well as the various things happening on it. I think if you see something like Nostr, it's a bit more simplified. Like Twitter is more simplified. They're
Hmm.
just going into one blockchain.
Hmm.
But you can publish on this thing, and apparently you will get paid in these things. Now, let's point out that this is, we're not familiar. We're just researching this stuff, just sharing with everyone here. This is not a shoe. Nobody's saying you should go buy this, okay?
We are not BK Crypto. I mean,
I don't know if it's big crypto.
we're not. What's his name?
uh,
Bitboy,
Big boy.
Bitboy.
Big crypto.
Yeah,
Hey,
Bitboy Crypto.
sorry, you want
Whatever
to
his
take
name
job
is.
at that guy like that?
Sorry, BK Crypto.
You were
Wrong
the one
guy.
who were good, bro.
Wrong
Listen,
guy.
yesterday we did a video, okay? Yesterday we did a video, and in that video, I was saying, I said something about Bitboy. I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
Bitboy.
yeah, I was about liquidations. I
Yeah.
was like, hey, maybe someone has gotten liquidated like Bitboy. You just go sit in the corner and cry. And this man was guilt tripping me, talking about, well, he's on drugs, so you don't want to make fun of that situation, bro. Listen, it's not a matter of you being on drugs or not, okay? I am not your father. It's not for me to come and preach to you whether drugs is good or bad. He's an adult. He's a very grown man. He's done his thing. However, when it comes to this space, okay, we've seen the outcome of that sort of transaction, right, that he carries out. And so, again, this is not a show. We're just sharing something that
Somebody shared
someone
with
shared
us.
with us in the comments, and we said we're gonna do it. So we're gonna keep our word.
Yep.
Okay. Now, if you guys want my true honest opinion on this thing here, I'm just gonna lay it out on the line because I'm not trying to come up here and say a bunch of stuff and then like just walk away and then everyone is wondering what the heck happened. When it comes to video streaming platforms, okay, I think that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
Mm.
I will say that again. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. If you're trying to build a streaming platform, I think that is great. I still think that all the the projects that are coming up and everything that is happening in the blockchain space
Mm.
eventually is likely to evolve into something that is more how would you say comprehensive, more coherent, more
Mm-hmm.
together.
Mm-hmm.
But it does not seem to me that we're in that phase yet. It's a bit confusing to me at this point in time. As we know, it still falls under this unregulated stuff. The reason why I'm okay with Nostr and I'm totally fine with using, I think Nostr is a great platform, is
Mm-hmm.
because it is very pointed. You know exactly what the purpose
It
is,
does the same thing.
you know what the mission is.
And it's much simpler.
This is streaming videos, and you can monetize your videos, turn them to NFTs, there's royalties. So it's a
There's
whole
tokens. You gotta
system,
be the
right?
builder. You gotta be the developer. There's the HR team. There's the publisher. There's all this different type of group of people that gets into this ecosystem, and they call it a DAO, which means that
Mm,
it's self governing. But how is it self governing when you still have the folks building the app, people releasing the token, somebody have to buy the token, and then
yeah.
it's
So the application itself, at least the idea, is not most of the times with these crypto projects. The issue is not really the idea. The idea, these ideas that people have and these things that they can work on, but you do not need to build it. You do not need to, I guess, assign a token to create these things. You can just build it. It's the web, right?
Mhm.
So interesting one for sure. I actually think I would definitely just explore it more and see what else they have going on. But those are my thoughts on that. Now, when it comes to the price action, okay, who knows, man? Might set an alert somewhere, and then if it starts moving, it hits that alert. They will get into a trade and catch a pump.
For trade
You know
purposes only.
exactly. they're probably gonna yank it the moment I get into it, right? So here's everything that is. Here are some things that are on this platform. You said you could create your own
App.
applications
Yep.
on there.
Yep.
Some other things that you can do if you sign up for the website, you can get what is it? Some joy tokens. They have a free ongoing backup for all of their content, video NFTs. I guess you meet a new audience. I don't think you really meet a new audience. It's really going to be the same people moving from whatever platform you were on onto this other one. Creator tokens, and so on and so forth. It's a very interesting one. Any other thoughts on this one before we go, Dolo?
Yeah, but how am I sure AI folks are not gonna break into this and then create AI audiences and you think that actual people are watching your content, but it's all AI? The fact that you have to create a token is basically this whole idea of Web 3.0, where they tell you that you own your own content, but they literally own a lot of your data.
Yeah,
And it's not really decentralized. It's still centralized in such a way that you have to come on this platform,
right.
which then owns everything, but you think that you own your data. That's the only issue that I have with that. Which where I think that Nostr, there's some several apps actually on the Bitcoin network that are doing something similar, not to this extent.
Mm,
I just think that we are going away from true decentralization to more centralization with this approach. But, and you get paid in a token, which is not USD. So you create this token and then you have to buy the token and then you opt to hunt from it. So if the value of the price action goes up, you hopefully get paid good. If it goes down, then everything you worked for is gone. So I think those are some of the things that I'm considering. I'm a technologist by
yeah.
nature. That's what I went to school for. So and I like the idea of the blockchain. But the more I look at all these different solutions, I'm like, but why don't we do it in a more decentralized way, which is what we do with Bitcoin versus uh disguised as decentralized,
Yeah.
but it's still centralized because you still have to come on this platform to build the systems and then allot tokens and then up for the price action to go up.
Hope for the price action to go up. Do you think Bitboy Crypto is hoping for some price action to go up so that his
No,
coins can come back?
Bitboy Crypto.
Yeah.
No, that guy with the Ben coin that he did and all that stuff, the guy's just ripping people off, man.
Bro.
You can blame it on the drugs now, though.
Damn. Oh my god, bro.
I was on the drug. I was high when I
Pump
was
the
pitching Ben.
brakes. Pump the brakes.
I was pitching Ben when I was high. I'm sorry.
Oh, it says double O
Forgive
bringing up
me.
the heat today. Yes, man. Hey, man, let that man cook, man. Goodness Uche says he doubts is decentralized if it got its own native token. Yeah, I think it's a trend that is kind of common with these things. So
How do
great
you
ideas. They build nice websites too.
how do you create the token though? That's the question. Like it should be proof of work. Like you just don't create token out of thin air. It's basically back to the old startup situation.
Yeah.
I've been in that space for a while. You start a business and out of nowhere you just said we are worth $1 million because I've hired X amount of people. We have X amount of tools. We've built this app. That is creating token out of thin air. You know,
Absolutely.
no difference.
Agreed. Agreed. Well, Goodness Uche says it seems like OpenSea, but for videos. And of course, NFTs equal scams.
I do have to say this though.
What is that?
I do have to say this. You know how we have ordinals on Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network now?
Mm-hmm.
I do see a future for NFTs. I just feel like this very early stage of NFTs
Mm.
are all lies and theft.
Okay. I still don't see the future of NFTs yet. But again, maybe I'm just not catching up. I'm probably
It will
not
be called
seeing.
something different when it actually works.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you definitely have to change the name because I think for me right now, NFTs are just associated with something that is not does not really create any value, if you will.
I had a what you call 'em on Second Life because I actually did that during my grad school years,
Yeah,
and I did the whole research on Second Life. That is why I still feel like we are not in that future yet. People are just getting scammed right now.
yeah. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible one. We're going to be jumping off here. Happy Monday, happy Labor Day to you. We hope you found this one interesting. We're going to be trying to make these Monday videos a bit more dynamic. You never know what might hit you, but it will always remain related to Bitcoin in some way, if you will.
One way or the other.
If there is anything you would like for us to talk about next Monday, put it in the comment now or forever hold your peace. I'm kidding. No, seriously, put it in the comment or forever hold your peace. All right. Any final thoughts before we roll out, sir?
Labor Day, you labor with your energy,
Yeah.
and in return, you get money. That money is the way we store our labor, our energy. Not allow yourself to store that labor in fiat, in paper money. Start slowly transitioning into real money. Money has been stolen from us. We're getting stolen from every day. It's time to start slowly transitioning into real money. Make good use of your labor.
All
Store it in Bitcoin.
Store it in Bitcoin and store your subscriptions with us, ladies and gentlemen. Like you can see there, this is why you call it testimonial. Goodness Uche says, great show. Abby? Well, we hope you thought it was a great show as well. Please be sure to like, subscribe to our channel, okay? Tell your friends to follow us, etc., etc. Maybe your grandmother is on YouTube as well. Just grab her phone and subscribe to us, because she might not watch, but the Stack spirit is always going to be with her. Okay. Please be sure to subscribe. First of all, subscribe to Gentlemen of Crypto's channel.
Yo.
Support these guys, man.
Champions.
Very cool. We appreciate them having us on their channel. Then subscribe to our channel. Follow us on X, StackFin, and of course, we're also on Spotify as Stack. Until next time, brazen out.
Black Blockchain Summit, September 21st to September 23rd.
Oh, yeah, this is
we'll
true.
be there. Let's meet in person.
Join us out there.
Let's network.
All right. Peace.